PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday morning, the 8th of October. James Spann here. Really nice morning, but more changes coming up, and by golly, it's going to rain about the time the weekend gets here. We know that story. Let's look at some of the Skycam shots. First off, the one I captured yesterday, about 5:30. Thought that was a really nice sky. That was Mount Cheehaw's Skycam as the sun was going down. Sun setting this time of the year about 6:15 in the evening. This morning, there's the Inverness camera from the Wingate Inn. Wouldn't it be nice if it always looked that way on Highway 280? I mean, you can count the number of cars out there in one hand at 5 o'clock. Here's our Chilton County Skycam down in Clanton. And up in Walker County, a look at downtown Jasper. The sky's clear. Ridging, nosing in from the south. It's been pretty warm down there. Tallahassee hit 91 yesterday, and Dothan almost hit 90. And that's kind of easing up in here. So we're expecting mid-80s today. It's going to feel more like summertime. And, of course, out west, you can see phasing starting to develop with the trough over the southwest and the polar vortex over Canada. Man, it's getting cold up there. I see some teens, and it's going to get even colder. We're talking temperatures down in the single digits out over parts of Montana and Wyoming by early Saturday morning. That's very cold, a record-type cold for those folks this early in the season. And around here, pretty comfortable, as cool as 55 in Gadsden. Birmingham sitting at 64, Montgomery at 67. Slight risk of severe weather today in advance of that trough from the Rio Grande up to the southern tip of Indiana. And that would include Abilene, Oklahoma City, Fort Smith. And no severe weather risks defined past day one. And the rain for the next 5 days, 1 to 1.5 inches for much of Alabama. The heavier total is expected near Dothan this time. The bullseye nationally is out there around Springfield, Missouri with 6 inches, and this is valid through Monday evening of next week. And the tropics. Henri is just being eaten up by shear out there, and that's in the process of dissipating. And everything else pretty quiet across the Atlantic basin. So here's the modeling. This is the OZGFS at 1 o'clock today. 594 ridge. So today should be partly sunny and warm with mid-80s. And there might be a shower in spots this afternoon, but probably not very many. And most of them would be probably south and west of here. Tomorrow, the ridge begins to move back off to the east. Troughing develops off to the west with phasing and a pretty healthy batch of showers and storms running from eastern Texas up into the northeast around New York City. And I think much of the day tomorrow will be dry. And again, very warm. We're talking mid-80s. Very humid, too. Dew points getting up there towards 70. And look at the cold air flooding Montana. Snow, cold. I mean, it's going to be more like a January day. Some cities up there might stay in the teens all day. Saturday starting off the weekend, looks wet. Cold front approaching the shoals at midday. But it looks like Friday night and Saturday will be the target. Now, it might be that the heaviest rain could be after high school football games Friday night. Might be midnight or so. We'll keep our fingers crossed. But Saturday certainly looks wet. And then Sunday, the front drifts south, just sagging down toward Montgomery. And we are hopeful that at least the northern half of the state will be dry. Not so sure we see a lot of sunshine there. Probably a mostly cloudy day, but seems like the better chance of rain would be down south. And then Monday, a little wave forms on the stall boundary, and the moisture kicks back. And we've still got showers in there, and this certainly confirms that. No doubt we need to mention a chance of showers on Monday. And then Tuesday, this run not as aggressive as getting the cool, dry air in here. We've got the forecast on Tuesday is sunny, breezy, and cooler. This is saying, well, we still might have some rain on Tuesday south of Interstate 20. We're not going to change things for now. And then Wednesday, we do get into a drier air mass, but the core of the really cool air stays up north. This run not as cool as previous runs. And a week from today looks fairly dry with the moisture down over southeast Alabama. End of the forecast. How about a whopper of a trough? And a Vort Max in the base of that thing, and by golly, the 540 line all the way down to Huntsville. That looks cold. for October, but hey, this is voodoo. That might change. But having said that, I'd say about 4 out of 5 runs have been suggesting that out there, so we'll see if that happens down the line. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today, and of course we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.